How you doing, neighbors? I hope everybody's doing well. How you doing, neighbors from around the world? Thank you for coming over and stopping by to visit. Um, I'm gonna talk to you about a little bit of everything that has been happening. But first, I need coffee, so let's make it. And you make your tea or fresh waters that you like to drink, okay? All right. Okay, I'm gonna get pumpkin spice. I feel like pumpkin spice because definitely fall is in the air. Where's my cup? I don't remember even to put my cups. This time I have a clear one, okay? In case if I don't, I'm gonna show you what I do, okay? So just hang in there. So here it is. We're gonna put it on strong. And here we go. I bought this last year. It's a pumpkin pie powder. It tastes really good with the coffee. I don't know if you can see it. And then I stopped by and I got these. Hang on, sweetie, I'm on the phone. Pumpkin spice sweetener. My neighbor's kids are visiting me. They're outside. I told them I was gonna play with them, and they come over and play. They like to hang out with me. I have kids toys because I'm buying, toys for whenever I have grandkids, and I want to be ready, whenever I have them, then I have toys. So they know that I have toys and they come over to play with them. But they like me to be with them outside and play. Oh, let me show you what I put in there, Either I put this type of candy that I said or this one. They're caramels. And this is pumpkin spice flavor caramel, and this is a Mexican candy, and this is made out of goat milk, and it tastes really good. I mentioned it before, probably 2 years ago, and that's what I put under my coffee, and I forgot to put it on. If it's not one thing, it's another, but I'm always forgetting to do something. But this is what I usually put in the bottom before I turn the coffee on, and this time I forgot. Where am I? I have no idea. But let me put the powder on my coffee. This time it make a mess in there. It's a lot of splashing. But let me get it. Snow. What is it? Oh, Snow's feeling so much better. Thank God, thank God. He's out more often than before. Before he just come for a little bit and runs out back to hiding. But this time, he's hanging out. Snow, where are you? Snow, where are you? Oh, he's in the window. Let me show you. Snow, can you say hi? Snow, Snow. Hi, hi, Snow. How you feeling? You feeling better? Yeah, yeah. Are the kids are scaring you outside? Okay. But yeah, they're waiting for me. They can wait a little longer. I told them I'm on the phone. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this pumpkin flavor, not a little bit, enough. And then I'm gonna try this one. It's the first time I'm gonna try it. I never tried it before. But oh my goodness. Smells kind of like orangey. I'm just gonna put a little drop. Well, not a little drop, it one big. I had to cut, I think it's sugar. I think definitely sugar. Let me get a spoon. Hang on. And then I gotta take off my braces because this time I'm drinking coffee with you, neighbors. Okay, I'm not gonna say I have my braces on. I'm taking it out. So, oh, that smell. So they're singing outside. Okay. I feel like an old person when he's taking the dentures out. Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. But oh god, I'm feeling better, but I'm not good 100%. Like I'm walking around here, kind of like Snow is doing right now. He's coming out and then he goes back and lay down because he goes back in hiding. I go back and lay down because I'm still getting very tired, but I'm trying not to. I need to get up. I'm tired of laying down and feeling sick, so I'm just exhausted of that too. Let me try this. Salud. Different. Yellow, little. Wow, that's really good. Sorry. Have a drink of your drinks, okay? Uh, let's have a chat. Let's enjoy our our drinks, and then let's just what's going on? It looks very dark again. Do you notice that it looks so dark? Why is it so dark? I don't know. But anyways, I wrote down the things I'm gonna talk about because I forget. And first, like I said, I'm feeling so much better. Not 100%, but much better. And I'm thankful for that, and I'm thank God that Snow also is doing well. I went to the doctors. Okay, so I went to the doctors to find out what's going on my back. Because it's been for me not to be even able to move. That's concerning. So I went and he checked me out my back, and he wants me to have an MRI. Just to be sure. He was just telling a list of a whole bunch of things that it can be related to back pain. And he mentioned also, oh, but you might have a tumor, in between the vertebrae. And I was like, oh my God, no, I don't need anything else, right? On top of what I have, I don't need a tumor, God, please, no. So I was devastated when he said that, and I was like I saw it, like, oh my God, and he's like, after he said all this devastating news, then he says, but it's not usually the case. So, okay, oh, let's hope not. My doctor, he's very old. He's probably 79, close to 80. But he's awesome. He's always behind 2 hours in his appointment because he's very thorough with everyone. And I don't mind waiting 2 hours as long as he checks, really good the patient on the issue. So, and then another thing, my goodness, he also said, remember that I mentioned about my blood test that I have a while back, and I never heard about the results. He checked when he was checking on that. He's like, oh, they're right here. So he looked at it, and my iron is good, thank God. I was in shock when he said that. He says your iron is good, and I was like, really? I was definitely in shock. But he said that I'm borderline diabetic. So yeah, that's not good. My mother was diabetic, and she didn't know. Nobody knew until she passed away. And she had also complications because she was diabetic, and she was not treating herself for diabetes. And I think that's what all the things got together with her, and it made it worse. At the end, she died of cancer on top of the diabetes that she had. It's just devastating. So he recommended me. He didn't say cut your sugar. He's. I've been watching what I eat. Okay, I don't drink soda no more. I don't drink juices. I'm not really fan of juices, but I have a sweet tooth, so I think that's what I'm gonna cut. The creamer, the candy underneath the coffee. Hmm. And what else? I know I mentioned snow is getting better. Thank you, God. Thank you for your neighbors. If you pray for us, thank you. I appreciate it so much for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then, another thing that I was gonna tell you. I don't want to get the video so long. I'll probably talk about it later on more about this section that my son invited me to another FND support group, and in this support group, this is what I want to talk to you about. FND, there is some people that were in the meeting. Some people, it was amazing. Okay, this person mentioned, did you guys ever experience deja vu, like constantly? And a lot of people raised their hands, some they didn't. And I always experience deja vu. Always. I had it since I was little. Like I said, it's constantly like I've been here. I saw that. I know what's going to happen. In TV shows, I said, I know I saw that TV show before. I know what's going to happen next. And then even in some things that it happened in real life, But this is a twist. Like, you see everything that goes exactly like you dream it or saw it or whatever. It goes like that. And then something just changed. Like, a small little thing changes, and that changes the whole image that you have. But it was exactly as you saw it. Everything is going. That's how it happened to me. That's how it happens. And then it changes, and then it throws you out, and then you're like, then maybe not. But when she mentioned that, I was very surprised. Like, wow. So, it's just, I don't know. Some people just brush it off, or maybe it's not important. But we have to pay attention on these little things, like when the back pain, I didn't know. I think definitely 100% my back pain is due to the FND. Definitely is that. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to get my MRI, and then from there I'm going to find out, what's going on. If it's clear, then definitely the FND is doing this. And then deja vu, it's the brain. The brain is going wild up there. So, who knows what's going on. What in the FND is going on in here, good question. But also another thing, I just came with a conclusion that I call my FND an overprotecting mother. Because you're functional, you can do things, but then your brain don't allow you to do them somehow. You can't talk like me, walk, it's not letting me talk. You see that? Oh my goodness. So, okay. I'm gonna talk to you about this next time because the video is very long. But just keep in mind, FND, to me, I feel like is an overprotecting mother. And I'll explain that next time. But you know what is an overprotecting mother? that's my FND. I'm exhausted now. Thank you again, neighbors, for coming over and visiting. I appreciate it so much. For the new subscribers, thank you very much for being part of my neighborhood, part of my hood. I'm just all over the place because I've been so down for so long. I'm bursting out of energy of I want to talk to people, like I need to talk to you guys. But then after I'm done talking, I'm gonna go down again, like, exhausted, and because that's what it does. But right now, while I have adrenaline, I'm gonna use it to sound cheerful to you guys and not be so depressed and sad. Anyways, okay, neighbors, thank you for coming over. If you put like on my videos, I appreciate it. I never ask you, but please help me with those. And thank you over and over again for watching me. Take care. And that's what I got the motto. Laugh often, okay? And smile more. Bye-bye. Adios.